Cool, here we are. Happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Hope everyone is doing fine. Today is a sunny day in New York City, so whenever there is the light, whenever there is the sun, I'm always more happy and more positive, no matter how tired I can be. So it's the one before the last workout for us. So it's 2:30 Eastern time, and we're gonna meet like we did since February 1st. And we touched upon different parts of the body, different aspects of the workout. Yesterday was balance, before we did the abs, the feet, the pelvis. So it was nice to go through this, like, 10 days with you. Tomorrow we have another one, the final one. It will be nice. It will be relaxing, really restoring. So please join me tomorrow, Thursday at 2:30 p.m. And today we are going to focus on some little weights. So we could use the weights on the ankles, for the arms. I today decided to prioritize the upper body. We already did a lot of glutes and side kicks and variations of side kicks when we did the gluteal complex. So I really want to prioritize the arms today with the light weights. This for me is a 2 pounds, just because over here right now I have the 2 pounds, or four, so I'd rather go with two. But please feel free to use the 1 pound if you have any neck issues, if you already worked out today and don't want to do it too hard. Absolutely. You will see how I'll cue your movements and how we work. It's not as important how much weight I'm moving and how much weight I'm working with. It's more important the form and the type of connection that we create between the body, between the powerhouse and the extremities. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to talk about that in the beginning before we start. Um, what are we here for? To have fun, to spend some times together. You can watch it recorded, of course, if you cannot be available right now. I know somebody tuning in, but I never know who they are. I'll know later. I know there are some aficionados always here. Lisa is one of them. Tara is also. Vanessa. So if it's one of them, hi, or anyway, hi, whoever is there. And we're here to have fun, to work out together, and for the possibility to win 6 months of fitness membership. So really excited about that. 6 months is a good amount of time because you can really have the time to enjoy the monthly theme, go back to older themes that were, worked on, and we took up like 6 months before, a year before. In the very beginning, was April 2020. We're almost there to celebrate the 2 years, which is very exciting, very scary too, because it means that the time really flew by. And so 6 months is really a good amount of time to enjoy and maybe decide to stay with us later if you get something out of it. That's the important thing, right? It's there to support you. And if that is the case, I'm super, super happy. So before we start doing the real movement, I want you to always think about, I'm gonna go diagonal so you can have a little bit of visual. So if I'm sitting, we're gonna work sitting today. Uh, I want you to think about the core, the thorax, the rib cage is very stable. And every time I extend and I bend, you see that I don't have any weight, right? I could do like this. What does that do to me? Nothing, okay? So I want you to engage the powerhouse, engage the center of your body, and then be strong. Don't move the center and push away as if you were pushing away like a wall, something that is really hard to move, so that you slow the movement down and you try to recruit as many fibers as possible throughout the way, okay? It's not the only way we should be working in. I love also different type of resistance, heavier weight, lighter weight, no weight, moving faster, moving at different ranges of motion. That's all good. But for today, this is what I want you to try. And that's why we don't really need a high weight, okay? So again, no weights or 1 pound is absolutely enough. 2 is still acceptable. Now, you can wrap them around the wrist. I don't even know the names anymore. I taught all morning, so I'm a little tired. Sorry, guys. So you can put them around the wrist. I personally like to have the weight more towards the extremities. You can try. Actually, let's all try. I'm gonna put them on the wrist and we do 1 set, and then I'll get them on the hands, and you tell me how you feel. And then I'll tell you a little thing later regarding the ankles, even if we're not gonna do them. So I want you to lift the arms up right in front of you, and keep the elbows at shoulder height. And then I want you to push out and pull in, and push out and pull in, and push. Remember that resistance, right? I push with all my strength, and then I pull, pull, pull. And again, lengthen. I always picture myself being sitting on the armchair. If you're a Pilates person, you know what I'm talking about. And have the back really pressing into it and really supporting. And I'm pulling the springs nice and long. Lengthen the springs away, lengthen the muscles. Pull the springs and shorten the muscles. Lengthen the muscles in the springs. Shorten the muscles and the springs. Now let's go to 90 degrees, open out. And here you go. Press and pull and press and pull and open and in and push and pull. Now close the elbows. Bend the elbows by your sides. I'm gonna go sideways. Here you tilt your body forward just a little bit, elbows up, and then you go lengthen and bend and reach and bend. Long spine. Keep those elbows as high as possible. Good. It's not hard, but these last few degrees, those are everything. And you go reach and in, 2 more. Reach and in, reach, lengthen back, palms facing in. And here you go. Up, 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 lift, 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 lift. Keep lengthening and keep pulsing. Breathe and release. Cool. Now, let's go into a little bit of a roll and unroll good morning just to release no weights. And then we'll go back to our sequence, maybe a different one, to feel the difference when we move our arms and the weight is held by the hand as opposed to hanging on the wrist. It's very different. So just a easy good morning, rolling back and pulling up. Really stretch the lumbar spine, open up the back and lift. And again, deepen, 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 deepen. And up. One more. Go back and lift. Now, let's go back to our weights. Now we place, I'm gonna put them right where my hand is, so it's farther away. And we are going to do some rowing series that we do on the reformer. I'm gonna go diagonal so that you see all the movements that I'm doing. So from the chest, we go out long, lower down, lift up, and now sideways. Press, lengthen away, reach, 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 and release. And again, lengthen, down, lift, nice and long, and now go press and down. And again, lengthen, lower, lift, and press. Now for the next one, see if you can extend the legs and flex your feet. So from here, let me take this off. We're lifting tall. From the beautiful lift, we go curl into ourselves. Reach, roll up to sitting, lengthen forward, and then open to lift. And again, curl, reach, scoop up, and lift, and press sideways. And again, curl, reach, roll up, lift, and press. And now we cross again, lift and into shaving, and up, and reach, and lengthen for the stretch. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Think about your low back and pull, feel your lumbar spine as you stretch the arms up. Lengthen, lengthen, and down. And again, reach, open the arms, switch. And now pull and out. And lengthen and resist. The elbows are lifted. And open. And again, pull. Two more. Reach, reach, reach. And out. Reach, reach, reach. And open. And release. Cool. So basically, what I feel and the reaction that I have when I have the weights farther out is it's more weight, right? Because it's farther away, it's harder to control, and I know I cannot let go for a second. When it's too close to me, I lose some of that control. So that's my preference. At the same time, if I'm working with somebody who's very, very weak and is just starting with the weight, why not? I might put the weight over here. I might put it over here, right? The closer is to the body, the safer it is for the person that is starting and needs and requires to develop the control of the body over working with the weights. So that's my advice. Start close and finish at the very end of your arm, or that's the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, at the very end of the foot. Now, we need to try this. I didn't want to do uh, the the legs, but I think we need to, because you need to really try what that feels. So we're gonna do just a few side kicks with the regular position, weight on the ankle. We do 5 front and back, 3 circles reverse, okay? That's our little sequence. Put the weights on. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit. Cool. So from here, we are lying on the side. You can keep both legs long, or you can bend the bottom one. From the top one, you're going to lift, and we go. Reach and back. And 2, and lengthen. 3, 2 more. 4, and 5, and reach. And now here we go, circle around 1, circle around 2, circle around 3. Now reverse, back, around, and 1, circle and 2, circle and 3. Now let's flip over to the other side and we repeat. So here, legs forward, and you go front and reach, and 2, and lengthen. We do 5 total. 2 more. And now leg on leg, and we go circle around 1, circle around 2, and 3. Reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. And now we'll move the weights down to the foot. We'll try not to lose it. Make sure it's secured and see how it feels. It's completely different and I love it. So from here, reach and you go front and back and 2 and reach. It's so much more challenging. The control from the glutes, from the pelvis. Last one. And reach back. And now circle. 1. Circle 2. Circle 3. See how I'm moving slower? Reverse. 1. Lengthen. 2. Reach. 3. And we spin around to the other side. We always want to work out even. Never skip 1. And you go front, reach, 2, and lengthen. 3, 4, and reach back. Circle. 1, circle 2, too big. And 3, reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Voila! So we added also the weights on the ankles and feet. We were not planned to do that, but I'm happy it turned out like easy to fit it in and good for the purpose of what we were saying. It was good to have you try what I meant. So find the best position for you. It's either the hands or the wrist or the ankles and the feet. See what best works for your body type according to what you want to work on. And please join me tomorrow for the final one. Tomorrow we'll do stretching. Okay, myofascial stretching. So it's gonna be nice and restoring. It's not the very, very end of the week, but it will be Thursday, so we're gonna get ready for the weekend. And I'm not saying it's easy, we're gonna work, but it's gonna be very restoring, really it helps recover from the workout. So if you want to push it hard on the workout before, go ahead, because we're gonna do together a few very powerful and good for everyone myofascial stretching. And don't forget that for myofascial stretching, there will be a course for instructors in New York on in April 9 and 10. So don't miss that one if you're interested in the subject. I'll see you tomorrow, 2:30. Don't miss it. And remember, like, comment, and share to win fitness membership. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.